Hi, if you're on a spiritual journey like me, I got 3 rules for you, so stick until the end. First, I want to recap what happened in my dreams in the last 1 to 2 months, because this had never happened before. It was just a little more than 1 month ago that I started having dreams and visions about life on other planets. First, I saw myself sitting on a planet and watching Earth down below in the middle of space and telling to someone, it was like a casual conversation, and I was telling someone that the difficult part about living on Earth is having to deal with gravity. Then I had a dream about people chatting at a party and telling each other which planet they were originally from. And then I saw people morphing into non-terrestrial being and heard a voice saying that some people are not people. And then I started seeing, well, then it's not a chronological order, but anyway, then I started seeing the orbs in the sky, and there are 2 or 3 every night above my head. I never saw them before this time, 1 or 2 months ago. And then one orb came into my dream twice, and I saw one orb while meditating. And then this very handsome guy came into my dream the other night, telling me that I know him and looking pretty much, at first I thought like a Lyrian starseed. I don't know if you ever saw any image of Lyrian starseeds. They look like lions and they're very beautiful. And then before waking up this morning, I heard Alpha Centauri. And it's the second time I hear Alpha Centauri in about a month. And I try not to think about it because it's not relevant to me, but maybe if I heard it for the second time, maybe that's the place this handsome guy is from. So why are all these things suddenly happening to me when life on other planets and aliens and extraterrestrial stuff was never on my radar? Well, at the end of January, I saw a video by Dana Stover. I'll tag her in the description here. And she spoke about what was happening. It was the end of January, the last week of January, I think. And what she was speaking about was exactly what was happening to me. She said there was this huge amount of light energy anchoring into the earth. And she said this was making us feel really bad. Some were feeling sick. Some had all these shadows coming up. You know something about that because I've been speaking about it. But also it was a time when many of us were awakening to some new gifts. And so she said, pay attention to unexpected gifts and listen to the truth of your unexpected gifts. And I think this is related to the fact that that was when I started having dreams about life on other planets. And so stop and think if something happened to you around the end of January. It might have been mid-January or beginning of February, but there was this huge amount of light energy coming down on Earth and mixing with the electromagnetic field and making things manifest and awakening gifts that were dormant and had been dormant for a long time. In my case, probably my whole life. And so this morning I picked an oracle deck, shuffled the cards, and 3 cards fell out. And these are the rules I want to share with you today. The messages of these 3 cards were: 1, dive deep. 2, have faith. 3, work with energy. So 1, dive deep. If you have a hint, if you have an insight, if you hear something in your ears, if you dream about something, follow that thread and see where it takes you. Discard it as irrelevant, as I did with Alpha Centauri coming back at me today. 2, have faith. Nothing might happen for a long time. Keep going, have faith, something is happening. It's just not apparent yet. 3, work with energy. I have started working with the energy that I feel coming out of my hands combined with water, because I feel really close to water. I've always felt really connected to water, but I mean, we're mainly made of water, so I guess we all are connected to it. And you know, I go to that tiny pond near my house, near here, where I see the great blue heron, I see egrets, I see animals. I saw the hare some days ago when I needed it. At that place, I'm starting to create a portal because I use my energy every day. I set my intention at that pond every day. So I work with my energy combined with the water every single day for like a couple of minutes, not longer than that. And nothing happens until something happens. And so this is the work with energy part. So again, dive deep, have faith, and work with energy. Something will happen.